F1 never fails to disappoint. The F1 never fails to disappoint. The F1 Qatar Grand Prix has just finished, and Max Verstappen takes the win. Huge win. It's such an important win for Max Verstappen, keeping himself into the World Drivers' Championship contender race, and it's going to lead up to Abu Dhabi. No one wins it. Lando does not win it here in Qatar, which a lot of people expected. Piastri losing points after an amazing weekend. Absolutely amazing. He looked quick. He looked fast. But McLaren ruined the race for both Oscar and Lando. More for Oscar, because Oscar looked great. Lando did not look as strong today. He couldn't get past Kimi. He couldn't find any pace with that car. Maybe I don't. He said something had an issue, but it's just insane how everything unfolds. Oscar was 20 something points ahead. Max wasn't even in contention. It was just theories. It was just, like, oh yeah, man, what if Max does it? Blah blah blah. Max is doing it. Max is in P2 in the championship. Max is what, 9 points away from Lando, if I recall. Just, it's amazing how far that's why Max Verstappen is the greatest that there is right now. Just no other driver will do what he's doing. He keeps it cool under pressure in his interviews. He doesn't even expect himself. Doesn't look nervous, doesn't look scared, doesn't look happy, doesn't look sad. He just looks like Max. He keeps it cool. That's what I really like about Max. Sainz with a podium. Ferrari are they regretting it? I mean, of course, like on paper, Lewis Hamilton, the face of racing, the face of Mercedes, the face of motorsport. Of course, you're gonna want it in Ferrari, the biggest brand and the biggest name in one team. Of course, you want it. But Carlos is just outperforming both Ferraris up, and I'm really happy for Carlos. He 100% deserves it. I remember coming to the season where no one expected Williams to even be a top team and to even fight for a podium, let alone top five. I think there was glimpses with Alex Albon the last year or so. They placed better in when James Vowles came in. They were placing higher in the constructors, but just trying to, they're placing higher, and then Sainz came in, and no one really expected. The year before, Williams didn't have the best of year as of the prior, but this one is just unbelievable. Alex looked better in the beginning. Carlos was in a slump, and now it's just complete opposite. Alex fails to get into the points again. That's like 9 races, and then Sainz with his second podium. Yeah, he looks fantastic. Really happy for Sainz. He said he had some car issues towards the end of the race. People were speculating that he wants to help Lando get podium P3, so his championship points tally rises. But no, Carlos looked great this race. Everything went his way. Really happy to see Carlos with that. Kimi with that slip towards the end gave Lando a P4. People want to try to say his own it just looked like just a rookie mistake. He is a rookie. Kimi looks great. George had a warning for a black and white flag or something like that. Charles just the Ferraris again, just Lewis out of the points again. Charles in the back end of the top 10. It's just nothing's gonna get better for the Ferraris. Like I said before, I don't even care about the Ferraris today. Because for me, I want Lando to win. The huge incident that happened was with the two McLarens and as the crash with Hulkenberg and Pierre Gasly. Hulkenberg left in space. Gasly, I think he just oversteered or understeered, and then just hit Hulkenberg, and they both went out of the race. That gave a safety car. McLaren's didn't pit. None of them pitted. Everyone else pretty much pitted. Max pitted. The Mercedes, the Ferraris, the Racing Bulls, and then the McLaren stayed out. Because if they want to do one driver, they can't. Because that looks like they're favoring a driver. If it was Piastri pitting instead of Lando, because one of them probably would have lost the track position with all the pits. But if you choose Oscar, you're gonna favor Oscar, and Lando's gonna be out, or you're gonna choose Lando, and it's vice versa. It's gonna cause problems. Maybe that's why they didn't pit. Maybe they, who knows? But that really messed up the race for McLaren, mostly for Piastri. They had to pit around like lap 25. The rest of the people, rest of the drivers pitted around lap 31. Um, and then Max just had a huge lead to the top. He was like at the time 15 seconds ahead of Sainz. And then eventually they all pitted. They all got on the same, tires. At the end, went for hards. And then this is how it ended up. And Abu Dhabi 2025. That is gonna feed generations. Oscar's technically not favored to be in it after such an incredible weekend, but this last couple races, it just hasn't looked like Oscar at all. Um, but he is 14 points behind. It's gonna be hard for Oscar to catch up. It's practically just a Max versus Lando, but you never know what can happen. Max could crash, Lando could crash. They both can have stinkers. They both can have a bad qualifying. Anything can happen. It's Abu Dhabi 25. It's Abu Dhabi in general. Everything happens in Abu Dhabi, so it's gonna be a crazy, crazy race. I don't even know who's placing the back ends. Yuki got points today. I didn't even know that. Alonso P7, huge for Aston. Borsaletto 13, Colapinto 14. Oh, I thought Gasly was out. I guess he stayed in. Hadger what looked great. He was P7, and then his front wing, I think, or his floor was ruined, and then he had and he was pushed to the back, which sucks because Hadger looks great in qualifying. Such a good driver, potentially gonna be called up to Red Bull. We'll see what happens with that. But yeah, Abu Dhabi 2025 is gonna be the race to determine who wins the World Driver Championship. December 7th. It's gonna be next week. It's not gonna be a week after. So really excited to see who wins this.